Secret stash.
I'm a bad saver.
Or Yoda Mubaba, a Sponyo.
5.
Sponsor.
I'm just kidding.
So then, talk to us
Baba.
about survival, because that's another thing.
YouTube. I sold my car. So when you got a job at ISK, they give you a car loan.
Okay.
Oh.
I sold that motherfucker. Took the cash. Lived off that. YouTube really helped me. And I swear to God, my Kenyan people, like my Kenyan community helped me down. I had somebody reach out to me like, hey, can I pay your rent for 2 months?
Oh, wow.
Amubaba?
No, just
okay,
somebody
just
from
checking.
YouTube I've never met.
Okay.
I've never seen him a day in my life. And he's like, yo, don't leave.
No, the reason I'm saying is that, you know, we don't want people to start assuming stuff. But
Brittany Caldwell does not have a Mubaba. I met somebody who was trying to be my Mubaba, and he's a nut. Like, guys are crazy. I'm not into the sugar daddy vibe. Like, I'm a hardworking woman, to be honest. So even as a YouTuber, YouTube is not easy work. Actually, I say this all the time. It's harder work than me teaching.
Yeah, content creation is not easy.
It is hard.
It is very hard.
It's draining, and it's a 24-hour
job.
job.
To stop.
It's draining. It truly is.
And I had a videographer and the all nine there. Then I was like,
I'm my videographer, editor, photographer. It's just me. I don't outsource anything. Sorry.
Okay.
So it's exhausting, and then like building those connections with people. So it's like networking and all these things.
A lot.
No, it's a lot of work, and sometimes you have to look for streams of income that are not coming direct from the platform monetizing.
Yes,
I was living fine off my YouTube. I made about, when I was in Kenya, I made about $1,400 a month off YouTube.
Oh wow, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I have 15,000 subscribers. I mean, it's not bad.
Let's say 1,400 in Kenya,
that's
not living in,
$1,400. Yeah,
you're not living on the other side of is it in Kilimani, wherever that side, but on this other side,
it becomes more.
It becomes more manageable.
But the thing is, people have to be humble. Like, you don't have to live where I was staying. I don't need that many bedrooms. Like,
true.
I know.
Be humble. Sit down. Like, there's literally $700 luxury apartments in Kilimani. Get your black ass a studio and call it a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just about shifting. I made a lot of shifts, and then like I stopped going to Carrefour and took my black ass to the butchery. Like, there's things you have to do. So when I was an expat and I had expats all around me and like, you know, this, whatever, I used to I always say, I paid $250 for a rug at Sarit Center. And I literally bought like 5 of them for my apartment when I first got there, because they give you like a furniture allowance.
You got.
I got.
Yeah, you got.
So it's like about waking up and like really looking around you. Life can be very hard there or easier if you make it.
No, that's true. But you know, one of the problems, you know, having grown up in Nairobi, and I'll tell you this, one of the problems, if you grew up in Nairobi, where you grew up in a certain neighborhood, there's a lot of social difficulty in downgrading, because we now have a generation that may not be doing as well as their parents did, so they can't afford to go back and live in those same neighborhoods that they were brought up in. So, you know, for example, like I was brought up in Nairobi West. You know, like when you go back and move in, with me for my adult life, I've not had to deal with that, because my adult life I came to live here in the US. Yeah. But for someone who's living in Nairobi, moving from Nairobi West, and then you move to Kayole, you know, there's a social stigma associated with it, because people know you and people feel you. And to me, it's a difficulty that I never quite got to understand, because I never lived there as an adult, and I didn't and I didn't, you know, like get to that point where I got to understand it. But a friend of mine explained it to me, and I understood. You know, like it's so difficult. It's stigma from family, it's stigma from friends.
Get a life.
Yeah, and that's the reason why.
Literally.
But again, it's cultural.
Yeah.
It's cultural. I was gonna say, like, I truly don't give a fuck. I was staying off Gong across from the racetrack. I didn't even have an elevator, but I had the money for somewhere that has an elevator. But for me, I would rather have $500 extra to blow on vapes, clothes in the club, chilling, vibing, vacationing, and then make the math make sense and get a cheaper place.
But now you see,
So some people were looking at me like, damn, this ghetto bitch in my a local now video that I posted. Yo, oh my God, this ghetto bitch, oh my God, you're blah, 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 blah. No, it's what makes sense for me. And if you don't understand that, you don't.
but here's another thing. Understand also that 500 you're talking about, you know, downgrading from whatever it was to 500. There's somebody who does not have that. Not even 90%.
Yeah.
Right?